Good morning and Jai Hind. Today I am going to speak about the characteristics of teenage. We call it turmoil teenage. Why do we call it turmoil teen? Because it is a state of great disturbance, confusion, and uncertainty. Lots of changes at physical, emotional, and mental level takes place, and hence it results in changes in the behavior of teen. At this time, the brain also develops, lots of pruning takes place at this time. Like, what is the age group of teenage? We all know that is from 13 to 19. In brain development, the frontal lobe, which regulates our self-control, judgment, emotional regulation, that restructured in teen years. That's why there is a lots of changes at emotional level. Children are emotionally disturbed. Then the corpus callosum, which regulates or which controls intelligence, self-awareness, it reaches its full maturity in 20s. Then parietal lobes, it is like which integrate auditory, visual, and tactile signals, immatures until age 16. Emotional maturity, which is controlled by temporal lobes, are still developing after age 16. Now you can understand, because of this brain development, teen age undergoes many changes. Now, what are the significant changes in the behavior of the teenage? Number one, they love taking risk. There is a change in sleep pattern of teenagers. They like to sleep late at night and get up late. They have very erratic kind of behavior. That is, sometimes they want that their parents should guide them, or any elder senior member of the family should guide them. When they guide them, then sometimes they consider that guidance only as interference. Sometimes teenage behave like a mature person, and at the next moment they just behave like a kid. They are very conscious of their physical appearance. It's for both boys and girls. They stand in front of the mirror for a long time. Role model other than the family member is the need of the teenage. They are easily influenced by the fantasies of adult lives portrayed in the media. They react very badly to sarcasm because they cannot interpret humor or the intentions of the parents or other family members hidden in that. They are not able to understand that. So that's why they react very badly to any sarcastic comment. They easily get disturbed for trivial reasons. For very small reasons they get disturbed, and it takes long for them to come into that normal mood. They have lots of mood swings, like one moment they are very happy, the next they become unhappy for no rhyme or reason. Sometimes they are very polite with everyone, but sometimes they become very rude. All of a sudden, sometimes in a group only where the family members are sitting or uncle aunt are sitting, they will physically leave the situation and create a scene which embarrass the members of the family. Erik Erikson, a great psychologist, he has said, or he has given the teenage a unique characteristic, a unique feature of this age is identity versus role confusion. According to him, that during this time there is a lot of confusion going on in the mind of teenagers. They look for that, they try to find out who am I. They have the values conflict also, ideas, lots of ideas, conflicting ideas. They try to understand the religion, they want to go deeper into that. Sometimes they want to understand the class, and at the same time, because there is lots of guidance or lots of questions from the family, also a lot of conversation, like what will you do in your in future, what is your plan, so all these things. So they really work on that also, they think a lot about that, and they are looking for a proper vocational direction. Now at this time, it's a stage of social identity formation, right? Where do I belong? At this time they really want to have a group or inner circles where there are 2, 3, 4 or 5 friends, and they don't want anyone else to enter into that. They want to be away from the family with their friends. Actually, they want to be with their friends all the time, and they want to discuss all the things with their friend. At this time, that each and every teenager, they develop a best friend and with whom they confide, and they expect complete loyalty from them. Now wrong crowd of friends can have negative long lasting effects. Now at this time they get angry also. Very soon they get angry. If you tell them, parents tell them not to do this, or teachers tell them not to do this, then they have a major question, or you can say they ask one question frequently from their parents: all my friends can go, or all my friends can do, why can't I? This you will find a very common question among the teenagers, and parents have to face this. Now, what parents should do to handle teenagers, that I will discuss in part 2. Thank you.